Hello and welcome to Hornbill TV's Prime at 9. The Aboi District Demand Committee has asked the government of Nagaland to declare Aboi subdivision in Mon District a district on or before January 23. If the government fails to do so, the committee will take an undemocratic course of action. Nagaland has several new districts now, namely Tseminyu, Newland, Chumugedima and Chamodor districts. Now that agitations are intensifying in Aboi, in Mon District, which has also joined in to demand that their area may be made a district too.
Arunachal, which is why, under the umbrella or under the aegis of the Konyak Union, without a doubt, Konyak Union has been the umbrella body and they have been supporting our cause. However, let us update down the line, with the stone cold attitude again with the Konyak Union, we have also demanded the Konyak Union to submit its report by 20th of January 2022. And with these few lines, we are optimistic and we remain to continue this support. We will continue to support the cause and will uphold the unity of the Nagas and Konyak in particular, with the idea of the unity and integrity of the Nagas for developmental activities and to promote the need of the people. And I urge the government of Nagaland on behalf of the people over here to establish rural districts. Villages build nations. It is very much said. Villages, migrations build towns and cities. However, are we not right to migrate? Are we not right to confront ourselves with the need of the hour through the initiative of the government? So, with the coming generations and the need of its people, we look forward that government will never hesitate to declare our district before 23rd of January 2022.
To discuss some of the aspects of district creation and associated issues, we have in the newsroom our news analyst, Al Nguli. Hello sir, thank you for joining me. So going straight to the question, after Tseminyu, Newland, Chumugedima and Chamodor districts, Aboi is also demanding to be made a district. How long has Aboi been seeking this administrative status?
I think Aboi is one among the first batch of areas in Nagaland that have been demanding to be made into districts. Naomi, actually, they are one of the earliest, if I recall. It was way back in 2007 and 8. I think the talk of Aboi being made into a district started coming into the media. I was in the print media during the time. And we have had statements from the Aboi District Demand Committee saying that it goes all the way back to 2008 too. And actually, as early as 2011, the issue was taken to the Nagaland cabinet. And during that point of time, the call for Aboi to be made into a district was not as intensified as we are seeing right now, but of course it has been there since 2008 and 2011. It's very interesting to note here that Naomi, just several months prior to Chumugedima, Newland, and Tseminyu, they were to be declared a district. The Konyak Union, I believe, they had already submitted a fresh request to the government of Nagaland to make Aboi a district, to bifurcate Mon District and create a district for Aboi out of it. And it was on July 19, 2021. And it was just several months after that we got the announcement that Chumugedima, a surprise entry, was declared a district, Newland too. So all this, when you look into account all of these new districts that we have been getting, Aboi is one of the oldest. Yeah.
Okay, sir. And the Aboi District Demand Committee has questioned the government for the reasons its demand has not been made despite fulfilling all criteria. So, are there any criteria to upgrade an area to a district?
Constitutionally, no, Naomi. There are no specifics and no stipulated criteria that a certain administrative area has to fulfill to be called a district. So, in this case, I'll give you some few examples. The largest district in India is Kutch in Gujarat, and it has a population of about 292,000 people, and they live in a landmass of about 45,000, more than 45,000 square kilometers, Naomi. And by comparison, Nagaland is about just touching 17,000 square kilometers. So you can imagine how big Kutch district in Gujarat is. And then the smallest district in India is Mahe in Pondicherry, and it's a very, very tiny place. It's just 9 kilometers square, 9 square kilometers. So it's very small. It's tiny. And if you look at Kutch in Gujarat and compare it to Nagaland is even tinier. So there are no specifics about how big or how small an area should be to be declared a district. Of course, there are consideration of geographic feasibility in regard to administration, whether the infrastructure is good, whether there are electricity and water facilities that can feed the administration there. So there are different considerations, yes, but constitutionally we don't have a certain set of regulations that say, oh, only this and that can become a district. Yes, Naomi.
Okay, so sir, do you feel that the agitations will intensify, and if yes, then what's next for Aboi?
Yeah, you can hear the heartbreak in Aboi right now because they've been demanding to be made into a district since 2008 now, and suddenly they were left out of the bus and found themselves on the side of the road. And there is so much anger in Aboi right now. You can feel it in their speeches, their statements, and you can feel that they are not ready to just let go of this because they feel that they have been sidelined, they were thrown under the bus, but others were given preference. If you look at their statements, you can feel that anger. And right now, as you have spoken, we do not really believe that the agitations will just cool down just like that. There's so much anger and they're not letting it go because they keep citing historical references. We met the government of Nagaland in 2008. We met the cabinet, or we wrote to the government of Nagaland in 2011. We've been doing this for a long time. You threw us under the bus, and now we are sitting on the roadside. So you can feel the anger. There is no way they are, according to their statements, they are going to give this one up. And they have even threatened, saying, we are tired of democratic protests and agitations. We don't want to take the democratic route anymore. So if you don't give us a district by January 23rd, we are going to take up undemocratic forms of agitations, and you know what undemocratic forms of agitations might be, Naomi, and I hope hopefully such kind of agitations do not happen. We'll just have to wait for pleasant and positive resolution to this issue, Naomi.